I think a lot of guys get out of the military and think that they lost their discipline. They think that it just like disappeared or it broke or something. But I don't think it disappeared or broke at all. I think that you didn't lose your discipline. I think that what you lost was the system that made it automatic. And I think that there's a huge difference between the two. In the military, you didn't need discipline. If you really think about it, you didn't. You got told what to do. Everything was decided for you. You got told, okay, you're gonna wake up at this time, and then hey, we're gonna have PT 0545 on the parade deck. That's where we're gonna meet up, do our dynamic warm ups, and then we're gonna go for a little run, right? You got told if you're in the field, you even get told when to go to sleep. You get told what uniform you're gonna wear. Everything is decided for you. It's just, hey, like, oh, you're cut for the weekend. It's Friday. You're cut for the weekend. By the way, Monday 0545 parade deck. Get fucked. Or depending on where you're at, what's around your area or football field or the track or wherever. And if you think about it, that is not discipline. That is just compliance with the system. You don't have to do that shit on your own. You get told what to do, and all you and your boys, like, you're all there. You're all doing it together, which makes it 10 times easier. But once you EAS, that literally just overnight just disappears, and now you are, I'll say, stuck for lack of a better term, but it's really not stuck. It's just that now it's up to you to make that structure, to create that structure, to get it back. It's no longer forced. I think that most guys actually can't handle that, and there's no shame in that. I'm not talking shit, but it's just that people weren't like trained to do it. Like when you're going through, I think it's called TRS, if I remember correctly. TRS, they're not teaching you how to build your own structure again. You are literally getting an entire system of structure stripped from you, like I said, overnight, and you are expected to continue to perform. Right now with the military, but you should expect yourself to continue to perform. If you get out of the military, okay, I need to continue to make money so I can provide for myself like a grown ass adult, right? And all of that is just put onto you out of nowhere, literally overnight, and you need to have a fucking plan. And I don't think that that is mental weakness at all. Before, and anybody assumes that I'm just talking shit here, like it's just mental weakness. It's not. And I think that like I experienced it too, right? I was prepared. I figured it was coming, especially because of the route that I was taking, and I decided to go to school full time and also pursue my online fitness coaching business at the same time. The reason I did both of those at the same time is because I can build my own schedule. So that was really raw dogging it, really taking one force system to now it's 100% on me. I'm not working a job where they say, hey, show up from 9 a.m. all the way to 5 p.m. And then, because that's already structure kind of built for you in a sense, because now you just do everything else around that. Those hours are already predetermined for you. But now that I have school and my business, that is completely determined by me. I have one day out of the week, Tuesday, where I go to school for like 2 hours, and that's it. I think a mistake that a lot of guys can make is trying to just like, oh, I just need to work harder. That's all it is. I just need to wake up earlier. I just need to grind harder. I just need to work more hours in the day. And that may work for say a week or two before you experience burnout. And next thing you know, you're fat. You're fat. Yeah, you get fat. Your fitness is set on the back burner, and now you're just lost and you don't know what to do. All that structure is stripped from you when you really just need to sit down and create that structure for you. I highly recommend just writing stuff down or open up something on your computer and set up like a Google document, a Google Doc, or a Google Sheets to help you organize your day better. The reason you want to do that is because willpower is not exactly a system. Willpower, you can willpower your fucking way through a lot of things, but if you don't have a proper system, like there's only so much you can do. And this is super random, but it just reminds me of the like the Battle of Thermopylae with Leonidas and his 300 Spartans and several thousand other Greeks. How they fought against the fucking Persians. They had hundreds of thousands or however many. It was a fuck ton. What worked for them was having a system. It wasn't just pure willpower that got them only a handful of troops against fucking thousands, right? It wasn't just sheer willpower, although that was a factor, obviously, right? Some perseverance there because they held them off for about 3 days, 3 fucking days. And what they had was a fucking system that worked for them. It worked very efficiently. They were very smart with how they did. I'm not going to get into talking about all that, but the reason I bring that up is because the talk of a system. You have to have a system. Willpower only gets you so far. Before you say, oh, I just need more motivation, I'm going to shut that down real quick and I'm going to tell you, no, you don't. What it is a schedule. And I'm going to break that down for you right now. Step number 1 is to anchor down your non-negotiables. Pick 3 of them. The first one can be your wake up time. I am going to wake up at 6 a.m. every single day, or 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., whatever your schedule. It depends on, you got to figure this out for yourself. Your wake up time. Number 2 is going to be the time that you're going to hit the gym. I'm going to hit the fucking gym not every single day. You shouldn't be doing that, but say it's like 3 days out of the week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to hit the gym every single day at like 6 a.m. or 6 p.m., something like that. All right. And the third one is going to be bedtime. I am going to go to sleep. I am in my fucking bed by 9 p.m., 10 p.m. at the latest, depending on what time you have to wake up, because if you want to recover properly from all your exercising that you're doing, you need to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. That is fucking non-negotiable. That has to be a non-negotiable. So there are your 3 things. The time you wake up, the time you go to the gym, the time you go to sleep. Start there. Very simple. Number 2 is treat your schedule like it's actually like a military order. You guys already know what that feels like. Treat it like it is an actual thing that you need to fucking do. It's not, oh, I should do this, I want to do this. No, you need to do it. It's not an option. In the military, you didn't get to fucking negotiate, hey, I actually don't want a PT at 0545. Can we push it to like 07? No, it's 0545 is 0545. It's staying that way, no matter what you fucking say, no matter what you do. And you need to apply that same concept to these 3 non-negotiables in your life. I am going to wake up at this time. It's not an option. I am going to go to the gym and go to sleep at this time. It is not an option. Okay, start treating those like they are military orders, for lack of a better term. Step number 3 is going to be to build your environment. What that can look like is preparing your gym bag and setting it, say, next to your front door or something, or next to your pair of boots before you go to work. Set out your clothes that you're going to wear the next day. And also, say if you have supplements, set out your supplements that you're going to have. Maybe you can already mix it up, like put it in your shaker cup, mix it up. Obviously, you're going to have to mix it up again the next day. But if you prep it the night before, put it in the fridge, and then take it out, shake it up, it's already there. Make your life easier. So the goal is not to have more discipline. The goal is to do things that require you to have less discipline. Let the structure do the work. I'm going to say that one more time because it really was that important. The goal is not to become more disciplined. The goal is to need less discipline because the structure does all the work. When we were in the military, we were some of the most disciplined people in the entire world. But think about it this way. It wasn't because of the personality that you had. It's because of the environment. Essentially, it was the environment that you were in. So when you got out, it's not that you lost your character traits that you had before, your personality. Your personality is still the same, but what was changed was your environment. So if you're a person that's like struggling right now after getting out, what I wouldn't do is beat yourself up. What you need to do is just look at your environment. Do an audit on your environment. What structure do you really have in your day-to-day right now? And be honest about it. And if your answer is, oh, it's not much structure right now, then, well, there's your answer. So if your answer was not much, that is your problem. It's not a problem of like your mindset or, how much willpower do you have? It's nothing like that. Really, all it is just your structure in your day-to-day. So all of this to say that if you feel like you've lost your discipline, your work ethic, all of those awesome traits, I want to let you know that probably didn't happen. I think that all that happened was you lost the system that was holding all of those awesome traits in place. So all you need to do is replace that system and those traits will become more prominent, a lot more obvious in your day-to-day. If this video hit different for you, let me know. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you are missing with your structure today. And if you want help building that structure back, specifically around your fitness, you know where to find me. Just click the link that's in the description. I have 2 links there. The first one is going to be to my Instagram. I'm much more active on Instagram. Just hit the link. Shoot me a follow if you need more content like this, and feel free to shoot me a DM and we'll have a conversation. I'm way more active on Instagram than I am on YouTube. There's also a link in the description to my free training. Basically, it just breaks down the system that I used to make my transformation, and it's the system that I'm also using for my clients. If you watch this entire video, I really do appreciate you being here, and I'll catch you in the next one.